Hey guys, this is 97 Lego Maniac with another custom minifigure video. This is going to be a quick one because I'm just showing one figure, and it's Caitlyn from the game League of Legends. Yes, I play the game. I played it because my girlfriend forced me like many months ago during our online semester. Because she wanted to play a game, for the both of us, so I played, and it took me a while to finally, start kinda enjoying the game. Overall, I mean, it's fine, but I do like some of the character designs, I'll say, and Caitlyn was one of my mains because I prefer ranged characters because I don't like going in one-on-ones a lot of the times with like melee champs because League is a type of game I'm not that great at playing. I prefer games I play by myself and things that have story missions and stuff like that. Nothing like multiplayer because I don't really practice or get good at those types of games because of lack of interest and time. So yeah, the reason why I want to show this figure, the one that I completed recently, than other figures such as the figures I still haven't showcased yet are like the two Halo figures I haven't finished like many years ago. I have like a Megatron figure, Miles Morales in his school uniform. The reason why I'm not showing those right now League of Legends have a Netflix show. Currently there's 6 episodes out called Arcane, and it's a pretty good show. I like the world building. I like the characters. The voice acting is really good, especially for Haley Steinfeld, who voices Vi, who's really great. And I really like what they're doing with Caitlyn so far in the show. I really like it. My problem with the show is the fact that they're introducing so many new subplots, so it feels really slow, and I feel like this show's kind of going nowhere. That's really my only major complaint. But other than that, I think for a League of Legends show, it's pretty good. I think what makes it good is the fact that I'm not playing the actual game while watching it, so I get less tilted. So yeah, I decided to make Caitlyn in her original outfit instead because instead of her the new visual update that's releasing soon, because as much as I really love the new visual update and I think it looks so much better than the original one's a classic. And plus this figure has been a work in progress for many months. I had like the body and all, but it took me a while to finally get in the hat. In fact, when I ordered the hat from the first break link, they never shipped it and they never gotten any of my emails regarding it. I don't know what they're doing. I don't, because on their stores and terms, they never mentioned that they were closing. They never mentioned that they're taking a break. I have a feeling the owner died or something because it's so weird that they even saw it. So it was such a process to cancel the order, and I have to make a new order to a different site that is still active, so I can order the hat. So that's really what really took this figure a long time for me to finally get started. And will I make Caitlyn based on Arcane or her new visual update? There's a very strong chance. Actually, I'm thinking of making like Arcane figures. This isn't my first League of Legends figure, by the way. I've made Jinx for my friend at the FIT toy design program. I made that for her Secret Santa gift. I also made Lux for my girlfriend because Lux is her main, and she's been begging me to make her a figure for that for a long time. You won't see a video on them because I gave them away, but you'll see a video on Caitlyn because why not make one for myself? Even though I said I wasn't going to make any more League of Legends figure after Jinx, I lied, and there might be more in the future, only because I like the characters, not because I think the game's good or anything. The game still needs a lot of work, to be honest, and there's a lot of things wrong with the game. I find wrong with the game, but hey, it's fun to play with friends after all. So yeah, that's a very long intro, but let's get started onto the video itself, and I'll show how I made this figure. So here's a closer look at Caitlyn with her gun out of the way so we can talk about the figure from top and bottom. So yeah, again, like I said before, I made her classic look, but if I were to make her her new visual update, or at least the Arcane version, I'll probably make Arcane version instead, because if I make Arcane and the new visual update, that's like 3 Caitlyns, and I think that's way too many for me to make. Plus, I'll be giving an excuse to make my own Jinx and Vi figures based on this series, and I think that'll be better instead. And sorry for that noise earlier, I accidentally knocked the table and dropped a bunch of figures, but it's okay. We're gonna keep recording. So yeah, starting from the top to bottom, this hat is the Penguin Batman hat from the Lego Batman movie. They also molded this in purple. I don't know which figure they wanted to make for this in purple. I forgot what I don't know what minifigure it was, but I thought it was perfect for this figure. Didn't really matter anyway because I ended up painting the entire thing my own purple color at the end of the day. And so yeah, what I did, I painted like the gear at the top with silver. I painted gold around, and the things I sculpted is this little clip on the hat here, and I also dry sculpted this this little like mechanism here. And for her like her lenses, that thing that's adjustable, so she can use it for sculpting and stuff like that. And how I made the lens are actually are actually the lightsaber hilt, the top part, and I just glued that onto the hat, and I just glued all these dry sculpted pieces. And for her hair is actually completely sculpted. This was a pain in the ass. It wasn't so bad sculpting it at first, but then when I had to like peel the hair off of the minifigure and then glue it to the hat, my glue sucks. I need new glue because it would not glue on for a long time, and because of that, the edges were very bumpy. So I had to like heavily sand that to get that out, and I had to resculpt some pieces to fill in the gaps of the hole. And yeah, this hair used to fit around her head a little bit tighter, but because like all the glue and stuff like that, it kind of looks like she has a chunk missing, even though that's supposed to fit like under her chin. So yeah, there were little problems here, but it's okay. The straps are all made with E-tape, and I painted that in brown. And for this little gear buckle here, that was all sculpted, and that was not easy to sculpt. It took me multiple tries to get that right. And I painted her arms, which is really simple. It's just like brown straps on flesh arms. As for her skirt, this is the type of Lego skirt you tend to see. But what I did, I actually sculpted these frills on the side, and I painted them white. And as for her legs, you can barely see it. She's got brown panties. Ooh ooh. She has like dark brown straps on her legs, and I painted her boots. So yeah. I don't mind this version of Caitlyn, because the old design is a classic, but it kind of makes her look like more of a Playboy character rather than an actual sheriff of Piltover, because her personality, she's very serious, and I think for like a modern day, like a steampunk world, I don't think this design really matches it, in my opinion. This is clearly supposed to be giving a sexy factor, when honestly, that's why I like her newer design so much better, because it's pretty much the same, but instead of leaving her top, having her boobs exposed and her arms, and giving her like a sleeveless arms, they decided to give her like a brown jacket, like a leather jacket, which I think works so much better. As for the gun, this is pretty much kit bashed with a bunch of different parts. This was from like a Breakout's musket, and I cut this top part off from another gun, and I glued it on. This little magazine clip here, that's actually part of an extra musket I have from the stock piece, and I just Dremel to the side to kind of give it this curved shape. These two brown pieces here are sculpted, and these two are actually from like Lego Antenna and like a Brick Forge or Brick Warriors arrow piece to make this accurate. This gun isn't entirely accurate. I kind of have to like there's a lot of things that's inaccurate with this gun. I kind of based it off like the pixel game version, pixel art version, because it's just easier to make. But if I were to make a new Caitlyn, I'll make her gun accurate the best I can. As for like the scopes, this is actually made from like parts of like the Harry Potter wand pieces. Those sprues that connects them together. I just cut those off and glue them on here, and I cut out like the lightsaber pieces from the hilt to make the scopes. And it was not easy cutting those and gluing it because the wand pieces are a kind of waxy material, so they don't really stay on unless you really coat that thing with glue and wait a day. And so yeah, so there we have her gun. I didn't make her traps, I didn't make her net, because I didn't really want to put that much effort into the figure. I think just giving her a gun is good enough. And just for a little bonus accessory, here's like her teacup, because tea time's a thing for her character apparently. It was on her emotes, so yeah. So that's pretty much it for Caitlyn, the Sheriff of Piltover, and I kind of explained a lot in this video. But yeah, She's one of my mains. I like her as a main. I've been playing other characters lately. I honestly like Jin a bit more because he's pretty broken. He's also really good at ADC. He's really fun to play as. So yeah, there's a time I actually went 10-0 on Jin before, and I did pretty well. I could have gotten an S on him if my CS was better, but it's okay. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. We can conclude this video. So that's it, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram because I always post a lot of work in progress stuff, and I always post like all my newer figures there before I make a YouTube video because videos take a long time to make. And thank you guys so much for watching. Expect more League of Legends figures from me, but they're not going to be made for me. They're most likely going to be made for friends. So yeah. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.